Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. We back. Eddie Hearn. Oh man, what's up with everybody? We gotta talk this boxing game. Mm. Yo, smash the like button so we can get this shit rocking. YouTube be tripping. Lottie dottie dottie. YouTube not sending out the notifications. Yo, new media. Y'all know what it is. Smash the like button. I'm about to take a power nap while I wait for YouTube to do its job. Send out Oh shit! Send out notifications to the gang. Man, we gotta get these likes up. Y'all put me to sleep with no comments. Isaiah Felix, salute to new media. Most definitely. In the words of Craig from Friday, yes, yes. Yeah, drop them comments. Smash the like button so we can get this party started. I want to give my reaction. Errol Spence, Shawn Porter. They had a solid press conference. It was good. I want to talk about the good things. Some things some people may not know. Ugh. Listen, if we can't get these likes up and the engagement up, I'm about to take a power nap or some shit. Y'all putting me to sleep. Y'all gotta get that interaction up. I told you I noticed every time I go out of town, YouTube doesn't send the notifications promptly. Like I'm robbing banks or some shit. If I wasn't having work done on the house, I would have came through and said, "What's up, bro? Salute to the content." No, it's all good. Yeah, it was pretty hot. I don't know. It's like weird. It's like I don't think it's that hot, but it feels hot. You get what I'm saying? Like the temperature, if you look at the temperature, it's probably nothing crazy, but it felt hella hot. Showtime won the press conference. Well, I don't know if it was a battle like that. Like, I've seen like Mayweather, McGregor, they were both going at it with the same type of like jabs and one-liners and shit. I don't know if you could say Shawn Porter won because Errol Spence, he didn't even do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He told you, he said, I'm not going to carry that Shawn Porter energy, but just expect a great fight. He wasn't even on that tip. Hold on. I feel you. That's how so-called. Yeah, it's weird because, like I said, it don't feel like if you look at the temperature, it's probably nothing crazy, but it felt hella hot. It was outdoors though too, so that could be why. Like just the people. Anyway, sorry, I had to respond to something. Damn, this heat. I'm about to take a nap. About to take a nap. That Death Row East nap. Yeah, I'm about to take a nap. This shit feel too good. Eddie Hearns. Oh my God, Eddie Hearns. That whole Andy Ruiz situation is crazy. It is real life crazy to me. I was laughing when Shawn Porter got up and then was like, DJ, keep those tunes going. Yeah. Hey, Shawn Porter was bugging out. He was bugging out because first of all, I felt like he was getting hyped on that part, but you was playing like Anthony Hamilton in LA. Like you can't get gangster to Anthony Hamilton, I don't feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like you can get gangster to Anthony Hamilton. That's like hey DJ, keep this shit rocking. And it's like Music Soul Child or something. Doom boom doom boom doom doom. Boom boom boom. DJ, keep that shit rocking. Now I know this might sound strange. Like you can't come that hard to Anthony Hamilton. I don't give a fuck where you from. Akron, Cleveland this evening. You could be from St. Clair, like Bone Thugs and Harmony. That was crazy. The motherfucker was playing Anthony Hamilton. Hey DJ, leave that shit on. I liked it though. He woke people up. Hey, but Errol Spence is a fool, bro. Cause Errol Spence is he was just like when Shawn Porter be doing little stuff. I don't know if he thinks it's corny or whatever, but he just be looking so like unamused and unimpressed by it. Like, like it's like when someone's trying to roast you, and then this is how I feel like on the live streams. You know what I'm saying? Like they be trying to roast me, and they be saying some weak ass shit, and you just look at it like, all right. Errol Spence look like I want to kill this dude. Errol Spence is a fool. I don't know. It's just like if you from the hood, you know the looks. There's certain looks that males, especially black males, but minorities especially, that they'll have, and I could just read. You could read what that look mean, like what this look mean in different scenarios. And Errol Spence was just he was just looking like that's so blank and not impressed. And he every time Shawn Porter does cause Shawn Porter I look look at my thumbnail that I used for the video. Shawn Porter damn near he did it like almost like a politician, like we want to make America great again or bring the people, like he was like at the podium like the last time, because they really did two press conferences for this because I went to both of them. But Darrell, I think he missed a flight or something. He wasn't at the first press conference, and the undercard wasn't announced. So I think that's why they made this. But the week of Pacquiao Thurman, they had like a baby press conference, really just between David Benavidez and Shawn Porter and Spence. And Shawn Porter came out, and he was kind of like a preacher, like he was like preaching on him, like, don't ask how come or why come. Errol got to be the truth. Yeah. He was like he came out like a preacher, but then this one he kind of came out like political. Like he was like, we're gonna take this nation by storm, and we're gonna run through and get the electoral vote. Like the way he was is like if you look at the thumbnail I used, Shawn Porter's like, and Errol Spencer just in the back. I don't know. It just reminded me of politics. Like I don't know, some politician running for president. But Shawn Porter, he's entertaining it. Like, hey, why are these dudes why are dudes turning out? Hey, these motherfuckers want that pay-per-view back in because Keith Thurman, this motherfucker was MIA, and I ain't talking about Port of Miami. This motherfucker was so MIA, and he got that Pacquiao fight, and he was, oh, Pacquiao, he better not duck me. He was talking crazy to Pacquiao. Oh, he got these little T-Rex ass arms. Do 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 do. I like to see him do that. I might knock him out in the first. Hey, these motherfuckers are selling for that pay per view. They turning this back. I like this, you know. See, DAZN tripping. DAZN, you know how the saying go: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. DAZN seen it wasn't broke, and motherfuckers still try to fix it. DAZN, oh, missing out on this money. That's why like, bro, DAZN is tripping. I'm saying right now, I don't give a fuck. I gave them time to get it together. They tripping, you know. They still got some cool fights like Hooker Ramirez and shit. You know, I'm not mad at them. I'm just telling you my thoughts. DAZN tripping with that pay-per-view is dead bullshit because have you noticed there's no that pay-per-view incentivizes the fucking fighter. If man, what? If I know okay, if you had a big opportunity as is and a big moment, like Eminem said, if you had one shot or one opportunity to catch it, to capture it, would you let it slip? Till I collect. No, I'm just playing. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, just vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous. Bro, pay-per-view incentivizes the fighter. Like I said, if I already had an opportunity in a big fight, and then I get the call, oh, you fighting on Fox pay-per-view, motherfucker, I'm gonna show my ass. Not literally pause, but I'm gonna sell the fuck out the fight. I'm like, this motherfucker think he gonna beat me? Oh my god! Like I'm an active fool, bro. I need that back end like a car going into a parking space. I need that back end. I'm a back end. I need that back end money. But with the zone, they trying to do away with pay per view. So man, I'm an active fool, bro. I'm gonna act insane like Martin when he's in court. He's like, Your Honor, I think this case should be thrown out due to the fact that I'm insane. Do the pocket knife. Do the pocket knife. My mommy say she be coming around when she goes. Bro, I don't give a fuck. As long as that pay-per-view check looking right, I'm going to act crazy as fuck. Yeah, Conor McGregor be doing that shit. Conor talking shit. He know he's not, he know he not finna do. I don't know what you're taking. Fuck the Mayweather. I'm gonna dribble his head on. He said all that shit, and Mayweather stopped you, and he 40. Man, I'm gonna act a fool. I'm gonna talk crap. I'm gonna talk about his cats, his pets, and all types of shit, bro. I need that back end. Fuck what y'all talking about. So anyway, DAZN, just the business model, they leaving money on the table for their bigger fights because that's how you facilitate those bigger fights, by getting the public's buy-in. This is why DAZN, the fools, they fooling because this is why you see fights like Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua now at a fucking standstill because Andy Ruiz don't like his purse. That's why you have to put him in, exotic locations like Saudi Arabia that nobody can fucking travel to, or not the everyday person has the funds or whatever to travel to try to make this fight big, versus if it's on pay-per-view, you would lean on the community of boxing fans and casuals to pay for it. Ego gonna be on stage, Crip walk. Man, I'm gonna be Dub C in it. What side? Coulda gang, BB bang. Yeah, I'm gonna be Crip walking on that shit. I'll be like, what's up to Slauson, bro? I'll be on my Slauson shit, bro. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. There was no smut on my rap. Last time that bro, I'm gonna be on some Nipsey shit for that pay-per-view, man. Oh my God, I need that pay-per-view. It was 5 chains. You could walk to school, get your jaw sucked. You could pump your gas, get your car shot. Like, bro, I'm be on some Nipsey shit. Fuck what y'all talking about. We gotta get these likes up. Y'all trifling, y'all tripping. I'm I done the livest gates. What? I be taking day trips to LA. What? Just to give y'all coverage. What? What y'all want from me, bro? Check the video. I'm out here. I'm out here, taking 2-day trips and shit just for the culture. Just cause I can. No kids. Just like what? I'll be in any city. Like what? Y'all gotta smash the like button. Neighborhood Eagle, bro. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. And bro, I'll act a fool for that pay-per-view shit. Dragonfly Jones. Silent. You shouldn't have been worried about them lights. You should have been practicing on your art. Now get in line, boy. Like, bro, I'm going to act a fool. DAZN, you notice they ain't got even their big fight, nobody doing nothing to sell it. They already got their paychecks situated. So, again, you can just go to fight camp. You know? You could, you could just go into your fight camp and not work. Like Danny Jacobs and Canelo. And just go straight into fight camp. You know? You don't have to worry about promoting. You know what you get. You already know how much money you get, and that's already facilitated. You know? Versus like Shawn Porter and Errol Spence, they're incentivized having a better card with a better undercard and doing their part to sell the fight, do media interviews. This benefits them. You feel me? Smash the like button. The kid is back. The real is back. The realest cat. Y'all know who it is. So they're incentivized. And you see Shawn Porter, he's doing kind of some of the theatrics, so it's cool. It's good. But you're incentivized to do great. It's just like, it's like getting an hourly wage plus commission, period. I've worked a lot of my jobs that I had. I don't know if they really even do commission jobs because motherfuckers be arguing and cutthroat. That shit cutthroat, bro. See, that's why that's why I can navigate through anything. This YouTube shit, bro, this shit is easy. Somebody got put in timeout. What happened? Motherfucker's name was Poopy Butthole. Yeah, he deserved to be out of here. Motherfucker named Poopy Butthole. What the fuck? What was that? What did he say? I'm just curious what a motherfucker named Poopy Butthole talking about. These dudes ain't got no life. I know for a fact there are a lot of people that apparently like boxing that are male, ages, 17 to 44, they don't get no pussy because there's no way you can get pussy acting like this. These motherfuckers, yeah, ego, take off those fucking shades, show us your eyes. Like these motherfuckers be weird, bruh. They be like really weird. Oh yeah, it's me, Poopy Butthole. Oh yeah, my fucking butthole itches. Like, dude, just what the fuck is it? What does it got to do with boxing? Like, these motherfuckers is cretins and shit. Swamp thing. Boxing brings out some of the most weird males that I've ever met in my whole existence. Real talk. I've met people at jobs and other people's jobs, and I know people work construction. Boxing brings out them fucking like sociopaths or whatever. Yes, me, Poopy Butthole. Yeah, I gotta click on this video about Shawn Porter and Errol Spence and talk about my ass. Like, what? Oh, fuck, yeah. I just woke up. And time for some boxing ego. Like, what was that noise, bro? What the fuck wrong with these dudes? Oh, shit. Hold up. It was 5 chains on my... God damn it. Hold up. Oh, my God. Hold up. I don't know what possesses these dudes, bro. They be on some real life weird shit. Damn, this shit comfy. Type niggas watch a boxing match. Oh, I'm not gonna repeat that. How the fuck is it? Y'all? I get blamed for everything. Motherfuckers say ego wildin'. How am I wildin'? These, bro, these weirdos. Hey, y'all disrespectful. He said Joey. He said Joey Spencer. Joey Spencer about to retire Robert the Ghost. Nah, he's not fight. He's not fighting them. They're cool. Like Guerrero, Joey used to train out in NorCal. That's hella rude. Y'all hella rude. Nah, he's not fighting Robert Guerrero. They were just on stage together. They're both on the card though. He said he about to retire that man again. Hey, you out of pocket. They're not fighting though. I think it might have confused people because they posed kind of together, but they're not fighting each other. Y'all funny as fuck. Let's be honest, Porter is stepping stone for Spence. No, see, y'all don't. Man, let's be honest, you don't know shit about boxing, bro. These people. Listen, I now see. I'm not even trying to sound cocky. I now see why I have success in boxing because some people they cannot get rid of their emotions, and their emotions always get the best of them, bro. Always. And it influences their commentary. Bro, how is Porter a stepping stone? How is he a stepping stone? And you say he gonna stop him, which is, it's a chance. Spence is a dog. He's a motherfucking beast. I get that. But you act like you're saying it like it's just for show. Give me that he stops him. See, people, that's emotion, bro. Because Spence he didn't stop Mikey Garcia, right? And at the very least, Porter is a veteran, right? And he's been in there with big punchers and he didn't get stopped. Now there's a first time for everything, so I'm not saying it's out of the question, but you guys are saying that like it's a for show shit. To call the man a stepping stone, like I would say Spence fighting like Robert Guerrero or something, that would be a stepping stone. But that, you calling a champion a stepping stone, bro. You way off the mark. You way off the mark. Whether you think like I said, I'm not saying Errol Spence can't because he's a beast and I think he's just talented. But the way I look at it is if he does stop him, he's even better than, he deserves more credit than he deserves more credit. Hey, block the poopy butthole. Get this motherfucker out of here, bro. I'm tired of seeing his poopy ass name. Get shooters, get rid of him, please. I don't even know why y'all put him in timeout and let the idiot come back. Get him out of here. Get his poopy ass out of here, bro. Anyway, to me, that's so far off the mark and extreme to say he gets stopped and he's a stepping stone. Like, I don't think, like, you make it sound like it's gonna be an easy ass fight. Again, if Spence makes it an easy ass fight, and he destroys him like with no competition, then he's better than I thought. You know what I'm saying? Like I rate him supremely, but I'm just saying if he just go out there and make it look like it ain't shit, like this guy, like he did with Mike Garcia, and stop, bro, he even more of a problem. So he just gets like even more credit. Like goddamn. But you guys undermine and underrate so much. See, this is the same thing with like Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz, I feel like I made the 7 reasons. Oh, you're fucking stupid and blah blah blah. They gave Andy Ruiz like he just 263 pounds and like, he don't bring nothing to the table. Like he son of Butterbean or some shit. Like he just has no, because y'all fell in love with a man's body, Anthony Joshua's body. Y'all some body lovers. Fucking Michelangelo. Y'all just go to museums to see male sculptures. Oh shit! Look at that thinker pose. Look at David. Man, who cares? Boxing is more than somebody's body. Y'all act like Andy Ruiz don't breathe the same air as Joshua. Y'all gave him no chance. Again, I'm not picking. I think Spence beats Porter. Could he stop him? Possibly. But if he just does it effortlessly, then he's like, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. If he just go and beast him out, you know, because Shawn Porter, at the very least, he knows how to survive. He ain't been stopped before. You know, he's not been stopped. So you making it sound like Shawn Porter just get his like Amir Khan, like he just get touched and get knocked out. That's not really the case. So if Errol Spence puts it together and stops him, the man is even, you know, he should be rated even higher and given all the props for that. And it's possible, but to say he's a stepping stone, once again, you motherfuckers aren't. You don't even put. You're not even realistic. What did Serious Jones said? Keep it real. You don't even keep it realistic. These dudes don't even keep it realistic. Oh, he's a step. So a champion with a really, Shawn Porter got a better resume than Errol. Truth be told. But again, I'm still picking Errol to win. I'm just telling you the facts how I see it. Shawn Porter got a better resume, you know, and we obviously know why. Errol Spence got ducked by hella people, and Shawn Porter kind of name was in the mix before, so that's why. I don't think it's because of Errol or like he didn't want to fight nobody or whatever. Blah blah blah. He was avoided and things like that. All in all, I think it's going to be a good fight. I favor Errol. I don't know if he stops him, but if he does, then he's the first to stop Porter, so he definitely gets all the credit in the world. But again, Shawn Porter is a survivor. He knows how to survive. Keith Thurman was melting him with some shit. And that was real. Like, if you really look at the Porter-Thurman fight, that was a prime Thurman. Because that was before Thurman was on that, you know, playing the flute and all that shit. This was before all the, like, massive, long layoffs and shit like that. That's the Thurman that Porter fought. Pacquiao fought Thurman coming off the Jose Cito Lopez where he got hurt in that. You know? It's just different fights. Yo, listen. If we don't get the likes up ASAPolous, this stream can't go on. Y'all got to get the likes up. I don't know what the hell's going on. Smash the like button. It takes a couple seconds. We just vibing out. Hold on. Why'd I get up like Montel Griffin after Roy Jones knocked him out? I just noticed that. I went to get some water. This shit is hella comfortable. I just noticed that. I tried to get up. This shit hella comfortable. I tried to get up. I look like Montel Griffin after Roy knocked him out in the rematch. The motherfucker was like... Hey, Roy was a bad boy. That motherfucker... Roy was... Did I just say that? That's what it takes sometimes. You take some... I'm coming to get back. I say, okay. We had that motherfucker... Roy hit it with that leaping hook uppercut shit. That motherfucker tried to get up. It was like this. That motherfucker... You know how hard a motherfucker has to hit you for you to try to get up like that and then shake your head? Montel Griffin, he really like shook his head though. That motherfucker really shook his head like, nope, he you try to wake up, you got that sleep paralysis shit. He was like, man, these fighters is tough, bro. Because they should be on national TV. I seen you try to get up, baby. You got your grandma and shit. Seen you get knocked out by Roy Jones and shit on TV. Baby, I seen you fight. You did good. You got caught. It happens. Seen you try to get up, baby. Motherfucker was like... Go watch that fight. Motherfucker trying to get up. You know, you half hungover and shit. And you hit the snooze button 5 times. I'm like, oh shit, huh? He said Montel halfway got up and pointed at Roy and fell back down head first. Why is that so funny, bro? Hey, Zab Judah is the realest for getting up from that Costa Zoo. That motherfucker got up and pointed at the ref with no legs. Zab got up like, I'm gonna show. Zab got up. It was like that man got up and pointed at the ref like, "Don't, bitch ass, don't you stop this shit." I know I'm hurt. Don't stop this shit. Zab got up like Fred G. Sanford and shit. Elizabeth, this is the big one. Motherfucker was pointing and shit. Motherfucker got up like Michael and shit. Zab a real Zab a real one. That motherfucker pointing at the ref. Bitch, don't stop this. I'm coming back. I think Zab tried to fight the ref. Zab is a real Brooklyn dude. He really wanted to box the ref with no legs. Zab was a fool. Bro, he was about to fuck the ref up with no legs. Yeah, we gonna get a rematch right now. Me and you, motherfucker. Motherfucker had no legs. About to hit that ref. Zab, he tried though. Zab got up, his legs was like, damn it. He ain't had no legs. Yo, hold on. AJ career almost over. Damn. Y'all be going off, bro. All right. Canelo's opponent can be announced tonight, so it can't be Kovalev. You need to fight Andre. Charlo and shit. He a beast if you fight Andre or Charlo. See, that's the thing with boxing. I give credit. These fans be fake as fuck, bro. The same fans that be like, oh yeah, Jamal Charlo, he's done nothing to deserve the fight. The moment the fight gets announced from Canelo, if Canelo were to fight him, they'd be like, oh, this is a good-ass fight. Ha, see, I told you, Canelo's a beast. Oh, what do you got to say now? Shut the fuck up. That's what I got to say. Because these dudes hoped that the fight didn't happen and then try to act Brody when Canelo, for whatever reason, or gets pressured or whatever, to fight. Then they're like, what do you have to say for yourself? Stop it. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Acting like they were advocates for the fight. These dudes are liars. You know? Like if Triple G picked Charlo or Andre, then they would act as if they've been rooting for the fight, like new media, like Ego's Army. Stop it. Someone said Anthony Joshua's career is almost over. This man is back to doing vlogs. I just seen it. It was on my homepage. You know what I think? This is a little piece of advice for Anthony Joshua. Part of what I think is his problem is I think he's too he's too robotic in his thinking. You get what I'm saying? Like not just the way he fights. I'm talking about the way he thinks. It's like too like, and I'm not talking about these new because like technology is very advanced. I'm talking about like a old school robot. Shout out to Real Talk. What is this? What the fuck? The motherfucker gonna pay to hate. He said, "What is this? What the fuck?" These motherfuckers pay me to hate. That's what I'm talking about. And then he got clapped. Thank you for the money though. No refunds. See, that's what happens when you. How you gonna leave a super chat and say what the fuck is this? These dudes is corny. Whatever. Man, PTH, pay to hate. Crazy. I'll take it. Money's money. It should spend the same. You think Bank of America or whatever, Chase, you think they care when you go to deposit that check? Like, where'd you get this money from? Did it come from hatred? Yeah, you know, them motherfuckers don't care if it came from hate, love. Shit, spend the same as long as it ain't like counterfeit. Motherfuckers ain't gonna ask you if the money came from hatred. It still spend the same. But anyway, Joshua, he's like, I don't want to say slow, but that's kind of the word. That's the only word I can think of. Like he's like his comprehension. Like you have to talk. I don't know him personally, but I feel this is just what I feel. I feel you have to talk to him like very slow, and like explain it to him. He has to like he. Man, y'all laughing. I'm being dead serious. Like he doesn't comprehend the shit. You know, like even in the fight, it's just weird questions. He's like, what did he punch me with? What punch was that? You know, like Forrest Gump and shit. Me and Jenny, where is Eddie? What he hit me with? Me and Dylan. Like it just seems like real, like spaced out. You know, like you have to explain to like I don't know. Maybe it's just his demeanor, but when I hear him talk, he tries to make everything sound too like scientific and mathematical, and I don't think boxing is like. I think boxing is a sweet science, but it's also fluidity is part of it. You get what I'm saying? It's not like, hey, y'all out of pocket. Man, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's why y'all saying that. No, I'm saying like okay, for example, to me, part of boxing, some fighters have shit that you can't teach. Like Floyd, James Toney. James Toney has shit you can't teach. You know, plus he expresses it. He learned the craft and shit and hones his skills. Joshua is like he seems more instead of a boxer, he seems more like a high level athlete who boxes. I don't know if that makes sense to some of y'all. Like remember that heavyweight Seth Mayhem? What was his name? Seth Mitchell. He was a football player turned boxer. You know, and he had a little go, a little bit of a run. I think Joshua's like that, but I would say he's naturally better than Seth Mitchell. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna disrespect Joshua like that and say he's on the same level, but that's what I think. I think of him more as kind of like an athlete who boxes versus an actual boxer. You know, like his brain, the way he processes shit, like he was like, I don't know, it's weird. I have to give you examples and jog my memory of all the things he says, and he said a lot of things, but it's hard to kind of explain without giving you hella examples. Andre Ward had a similar take about AJ as you. What did he say? It's weird. It don't feel like a lot of stuff he does is not fluid. Like it seems like he's. You know what I think? One of the things is I think Joshua ultimately lacks confidence. I think that's a strong part of it because the really confident fighters, you can't tell them nothing. That is a hell of a weapon in boxing. Like, I'm not saying you could be a bum and just be confident, but if you have insane confidence in boxing, that could be a hell of a weapon. You know what I'm saying? In itself. Joshua, I don't think he exudes real confidence. He needs like it's like he had to lose to Andy Ruiz to so he can learn. Like Floyd Mayweather, how the fuck is he learn? He ain't losing. He didn't, Floyd never lost. He didn't have to lose to learn. But Joshua was like, oh yeah, you know, he hit me with combinations. So now I'm working on not getting hit with combination. Like you just now discovered that you shouldn't because Andy Ruiz put the snicker paws on you. Now you realize you shouldn't be getting hit. Like, does that make sense? Oh man, let me get this money. Icy, my guy. Brian Kenny and other people stay talking about AJ's physique. That's what I'm saying. It was so damn weird. I mean, I'm a fan of bodybuilding, but damn, bro, y'all good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You motherfuckers got Ronnie Coleman posters in their room and shit. The way they was, look at his veins. Like, these motherfuckers is doing too much. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Roy beat the fuck out of Roy Jones beat the fuck out of this dude. He was buff too. And, and Roy was about to stop him, and the guy was getting hurt on the ropes. And then Roy stopped and looked at the ref. He said, get him out of here. And the ref was like, no. He's like, all right, okay. And then knocked the dude out. And that dude was buff. Man, nobody give a fuck about that. Smash the like button. I don't know why the likes just started creeping all of a sudden. But anyway, AJ, he just seems like mechanical, like robot. Like, see, Andy Ruiz's best weapon, on top of being durable and weathering that storm, is his hand speed, and he threw punches so fluidly. Joshua was like, he looked like he was in the hood for the first time and gunfire rang out. You know, every time Ruiz threw two or more punches, Joshua looked like there was a hail of gunfire, a barrage of bullets coming at him. Why y'all ain't trying to help me with the fat bit? You know, it was weird. So it's like Andy Ruiz had to put them Snickers on you for you to realize that you got to move your head and you got to anticipate that. I don't know if the fight's gonna be in Saudi Arabia. The way the feedback I'm hearing, he ain't, man. Shout out to 707. Shout out to the Bay. You know, the Bay to LA. Y'all know what it is. I'm in LA right now. Like, so you had, and then Joshua said, I don't know, man. He just said some extremely weird things to me. He said some weird ass shit to me. It's like there's no other sweet, nice way to put it. He says weird things. Like I hear them and I'm like, weird. That shit is weird. Much love. We unpack coming to you live. He says weird things. Like he says he was so disinterested with stepping in the ring with Andy Ruiz, and he was thinking about Wilder and bigger fights with Wilder and Tyson Fury. And he's like, oh, Andy Ruiz, you know, this is not who I wanted to fight. That's not the guy. So you let him sleep you? That's I ain't never heard no fighter say that. I ain't never heard no fighter say, oh, I didn't want to fight this late replacement. So then they go and let the late replacement beat them by stoppage and drop them 4 times. That just sounds weird. You gotta. It's still Mortal Kombat. This is still a martial art. This is boxing. So you gotta probably prepare for the unknown. You know, a guy you weren't training for, and be switched on even more for because you had your sights set on Gerald Miller. You could have watched hours of tape or your coach or whatever, hours of tape. So you just gonna let Andy Ruiz beat the brakes off you and take everything you had going into the fight because you didn't want to fight him? Because that was, man, I ain't never heard no shit like that. That's like, shout out to Icy again. Oh, shit. Hold on. AJ built like a Decepticon, moves like one, too. Hey, you out of pocket, bro. You out of pocket. He said he built like a Decepticon. It's just, Okay, here's a prime example. That's like, of course, Jermell Charlo wanted to fight against Tony Harrison, but Tony Harrison pulled out. He was injured. So last minute, just like Joshua, even later, if I'm not mistaken, at least the Ruiz thing, they had 5 6 weeks. The Jorge Cota fight was brought on hella late, right? That's like Jermell Charlo. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't want to fight this guy. So yeah, I don't think Jermell Charlo cared to fight Cota more than he wanted to get his belt back and fight Tony Harrison. But that doesn't mean you get caught lacking. That doesn't even make sense. So you're gonna let somebody beat you in the fashion that they did, and then now they're a celebrity overnight and catch you lacking because you didn't want to fight this guy because you're thinking about Wilder. That's bullshit. So Joshua, man, I'm telling you, in life, what I've noticed, if you can't keep it true to yourself, shout out to Rico Lewis, $10 super chat. We the shmoney gang. We the shmoney gang. If you can't keep it real with yourself, then and you make built-in excuses and shit like that, then good luck. Good luck bouncing back from that, because you got to keep it real with yourself before anything else. Period. You talking about, oh, I don't want to fight Andy Ruiz. I don't want to be in there with this guy. Okay, so you let him take everything that you worked for over the years because you didn't you're basically your engagement level wasn't high. You didn't prefer to fight him. That's just stupid. That's no fighter would have that mentality. So to me, that sounds like an excuse. That sounds like that sounds like an excuse for why you lost. Is because and then see Joshua. I promise you, Joshua can never win with all the stuff he said. He said, "Oh no, okay." He said I had a great. Okay, they said that Joey DeVecco hurt him and knocked him out, possibly gave him a concussion, dropped him, something along these lines. According to him, no, everything was perfect. I had the best camp. They say, well, how you get them black eyes? No, they're not black eyes. It's physio stuff, physio. Then he lies and then says it was a lion in the camp that gave him a black eye. Then Eddie Hearn says it was physio stuff. Bro, they all over the place. Then Anthony Joshua, after he lost, he's like, oh, yeah, Andy Ruiz, he's a better fighter, and I just have to learn from him. And he's acting all humble. And then he said he was the better man, and he lost because he lost. Not because of Joey DeVecco or a bad camp, not because of physio stuff, not because of anything else other than Andy Ruiz was the better man. So it's like, oh yeah, he's taking the loss like a true champion and all this shit. 3 months later, you wait 3 months to talk, and then you come out saying I'm gonna whoop him in Tijuana. His uncle can be the coach. 9 times out of 10, you put us in a machine, whatever fucking machine. What machine is that? He said, put us in a machine 9 times out of 10. I'll beat him. Bro, this shit is all over the place. And you went from saying after the fight that you never underestimated him, that wasn't the case, to now saying 3 months later or so, to now saying, oh yeah, I didn't want to be in the ring with Andy Ruiz. I was thinking about Wilder. So a man that torn and conflicted and bouncing all over the place doesn't have it together. Period. So your thoughts aren't put together. They're contradictory. So I can't rock with that. It's very simple. Be congruent. Everybody likes congruency. Be congruent with what you say. If you're incongruent, then it makes it look like fraud. It makes it look untrustworthy, and it makes you look unsavory because you're not consistent with what you say. That's like me saying I don't smoke cigarettes, and then there's pictures of me smoking cigarettes from today's press conference. You'd be like, oh, okay, so Ego's a liar. He said he don't smoke, but then we seen him smoke. You know what I'm saying? You got to be congruent. I don't smoke. You have never, there's nobody ever seen me with a cigarette in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's not my thing. Not a smoker. So if I said that and then you seen me with it, then that's something different. That's Joshua's whole team. You know, everything regarding Joshua is like that. It's incongruent, inconsistent. You didn't underestimate him, but now you're saying you didn't even want to fight him because, oh, that's not the guy I wanted to fight. That's dumb. You're going to let somebody take something from you because you didn't want to fight him because you wanted to fight Gerald Miller so bad or whatever. You wanted to fight Wilder. Even that sound bogus. Wilder announced his next two fights on the eve of your fights, on the fight week for you. So that's a lie too. How are you thinking about? He said, "Oh yeah, because the Wilder fight was going to be next." How is it going to be next? If you said Wilder's team's not responding to your team. How's it going to be next if Wilder announced his next two fights the week of your fight with Ruiz? He said, "I'm fighting Luis Ortiz," and a couple of days later, he said, "I'm fighting Luis Ortiz," and after we already have a pre-existing deal to fight Tyson Fury. So how are you fighting Wilder next? You see how easy this is? I could have been a lawyer. I could have been a detective. This is so easy for me to put this in perspective. All you gotta do is listen to what people say and then add it up. He says he was worried about Wilder because he thought Wilder was gonna be next and didn't want to fight Andy Ruiz. How the fuck you thought Wilder was gonna be next when he announced his next two fights, which weren't you, Ortiz and Fury, the week of your fight? So you knew before you even stepped foot in with Ruiz. So how's that an excuse? Shit is too easy, B. Shit is too easy, son. Shit is way too easy. So they got to get their lives straight with what they want to say. Yo, we got to get them likes up, baby. We got to get them likes up, baby. Super chats are going great. Get the likes up. Wilder said he was a coward. He said that in the UK too, or at least one of the times he called him a coward. He was on Good Morning Great Britain. Man, I know this whole story. I've reported it. I've covered it. You know, let's talk about Andy Ruiz in the rematch. Listen, this is absolutely pathetic from Team Joshua, and Eddie Hearn. I just went to a press conference. Spence versus Porter. I'm looking forward to it. Very good card. Do y'all okay? Let me just run through it. My dude Joey Spencer's on the card. Boom. He had a tough fight, and I have an interview with him that's coming up soon. So stay tuned to the channel. He's coming off of that, so he told me he's learning and shit, and he learned a valuable lesson in that fight. So we're gonna see how he looks in his next fight. He's on that card, right? So you got Joey Spencer, up and comer. You got Mario Barrios, who is fighting for, I think, I don't know who had the WBA in his division. Anyway, he's fighting for the title. That's dope, or a version of the WBA or something. So it's an eliminator type fight for like I think an interim WBA or WBA regular title or some shit like that. That's my guy. Shout out to him. You got John Molina Jr., who was supposed to fight on Pacquiao Thurman against Sergey Lipinets. You have John Molina fighting Jose Cito Lopez. That, based on Jose Cito's performance versus Keith Thurman, that's a dope fight. They're both from SoCal area. That's a good fight. I'm starting to wonder if they pulled John Molina, if he was really injured, or if they just pulled him because they wanted to add him to this card. I don't know. But either way, Jose Cito Lopez, he's from Riverside. He's Mexican, so that should bring a good crowd. John Molina, same thing. Mexican-American from SoCal, and they're fighting in Staples. So to me, I like that. I think that brings good energy. Their friends and family can go. And stylistically, I don't see how that's going to be boring. Right? Then you got Robert Guerrero's fighting somebody. They haven't announced who he's fighting, but he's fighting. So he already had a comeback fight. So he came back a while ago. He gonna fight somebody. And he's gonna see. I liked what he said. He said he gonna donate a portion of his check to Gilroy because that's where he's from, to the victims in Gilroy. So that I like that. That's dope. Shout out to him for that. Respects to Gilroy too. I'm from the Bay, so that hit close to home. I was actually supposed to go to that garlic festival. I got invited and everything, but I was at Tank's fight, so I didn't end up going. But crazy. Beyond that, co-feature David Benavidez versus Anthony Durrell. Very good fight. In case you guys don't know, David Benavidez was the former WBC champion. This is what he's talking about in the press conference. He was the WBC champion, and then he tested positive for cocaine. Like, I guess he was partying or some shit. And, he's since bounced back, knocked out Jay Leon Love. And, he said he's cleaned up his act and he made a mistake. He's young, you know what I'm saying? So, whatever, being around the wrong crowd or whatever, he was partying. He got stripped of the title. He basically relinquished the title where they were going to strip him. So he got rid of it. Since bounced back on the Spence versus Mikey Garcia card, another one I went to. He fought on that card, knocked out Jay Leon Love, had a good reception, and now he's fighting Anthony Durrell. The Durrell brothers, well known in the game, and Durrell is a two-time WBC champion. He fought Sakio Bika and beat him and became a champion. So he's already had the belt, lost it, and then won it again. I think he fought the Yildirim or whatever to get the belt again. So he's already been in. It's a respectable fight. Durrell's a dog. That's his nickname, the dog. That's a good fight. And then it'll be, and I like what it represents because it's a fight for who's worthy of the belt. Because Durrell came up on the belt through a vacancy that was left behind because a mistake that, basically some Tyson Fury shit, doing partying and all that shit, having to get rid of your belt. But David Benavidez never got beat for the belt, so he didn't lose it. He lost it because of his own personal choices. He didn't lose it because somebody beat him. So now, if Durrell beats David Benavidez, who's the favorite, then he deserves the title. But if David Benavidez reclaims it, then he deserves the title. It's that simple. So that's dope. I like that. That's real dope. Because now we know who really should have the title, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You get what I'm saying? And then obviously the main event, Shawn Porter and Errol Spence, a classic in the making. Hey, Fox is killing, bro. Fox is killing. They doing a good job, bro. Shout out to Fox. I don't have no complaints. I went to their first card. It was the Charlo card in December, the week of Christmas. I flew out to New York from Cali and went to that. So they haven't even really been, they cover sports, but they haven't been covering boxing for years. And they haven't been doing it recently in this modern era. So they've really been doing it since December in the modern era. They've done a good job. They're getting exposed. I just seen Durrell, and Durrell said, he's like, oh, yeah. Someone said, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, nah, I got to go. Do the face-off. So, bro, I don't give a fuck. Top Rank is getting smoked in this department, too. Listen, Fox is putting on face-offs for Chris Areola and Adam Kilnasky. David Benavidez. You guys need to watch these too. David Benavidez versus Anthony Durrell. And then, of course, Pacquiao Thurman. And, of course, Mikey Spence. And, of course, they'll probably do one for Porter Spence. Charlo Harrison. I don't know. Last time I talked to, shout out to you on the Super Chat, I talked to Harrison in Vegas a couple weeks ago. The interview is on there. But he said he will be back before the end of the year. So I'm thinking November, December. But that's, it's not from, I don't have any updated. This was at the Charlo fight. So I don't know. I haven't heard any updates beyond that. But he said he can come back and fight before the end of this year. So he's probably just waiting on clearance from the doctors and, or a probationary period where he can't spar or some shit. So Fox is doing their thing. And see, this, man, I told people new media is what? New media is the lick, bro. These American companies or companies that are trying to establish boxing in America, It's like they have American fighters and they refuse to get behind them. They want to put all these foreign fighters at the precipice, and some of them don't necessarily deserve it, or they aren't like way more deserving. Like, is Tyson Fury way more deserving of media coverage and network coverage than Tyson Fury? I mean, excuse me, is Tyson Fury so much more deserving of all this attention and praise, but Terrence Crawford ain't? Come on. Jose, shout out to you. Hey, Ego, love your raps. Tell us who you think got winning, Joshua Ruiz, Benavides, or his opponent. Um, I don't know. Benavides, that's just a good fight. I haven't really thought too much about it. It's just a good fight. Um, I don't know that one, but I'm picking Ruiz for the rematch. I think, like I said, why wouldn't Ruiz be confident? That's my question to anybody. You motherfuckers saying he's partying or living life too much or spending too much money, all this bullshit. Why wouldn't he be confident? Tell me one reason why he would have a lack of confidence. Exactly. There's no reason why he should have a lack of confidence. He destroyed the job. Listen to me, people. Do y'all want to listen to me? The Joshua fight wasn't even competitive like that. It really wasn't. Like, listen, you guys have to understand this. Understand me loud and clear. The Joshua fight was not competitive. The reason we are getting a rematch is because of Andy Ruiz. Because we're getting a rematch for two reasons. Hold on. Okay. We're getting a rematch. We're getting a rematch for like two reasons. One, because Joshua was the champion. So there was a rematch clause. That's one reason. Like contractually, you know, he's getting a rematch. And what Andy Ruiz did. That's it. That's why we hold on. It's such a nice day. I want to go outside. There has like a little balcony or whatever. Oh shit! Oh, it's hella nice out here. Okay. Anyway, that's why we're watching it. We're watching the rematch because Joshua got upset, and because he was a champion, so he had it in the contract. That's why the rematch is taking place because of the performance of Ruiz, his newfound star power, what he did to Joshua, the fashion. Now we got to see if Joshua can reverse that by beating him. That's it. It wasn't competitive like that. Like, put it this way. Ego, can you spit some bars for us, man? That's why I subscribe. Everybody has a way of subscribing. Man, yeah, I don't really freestyle like that, and it's been a minute, but I appreciate you. Yeah, man, the Joshua fight, Andy Ruiz made it big. Joshua did. It's not like Joshua was destroying Ruiz and then just got knocked out. How many rounds did you give Joshua? What rounds did you give Joshua? Please let me know these things. How many rounds you give him? Man, I had him losing every round. He was fighting round 1 and 2. He was fighting real skittish. He had a lazy jab, and it was like he was trying to move, and he wasn't really committing to nothing. It was like he was so cautious of the Andy Ruiz hand speed, he didn't know how to approach it. So he would like get a couple shots in. I didn't think he looked great in the first 2 rounds. Then he drew first blood in round 3, but then he lost the round by getting knocked down an additional time. So there's no way you could have gave round 3 to him. And then, of course, he lost the rest of the rounds. Damn, Jose Baller, can you just spit some bars for us, brother, on the instrumental for the fans? I don't have no instrumental. I might cook something up. Like I said, I do. I write. I don't be freeing like that. But I appreciate you. Oh fuck. Yeah, man. I'll do. I'll probably do incorporate music more. A lot of people keep asking me. I'll incorporate some of my music shit. But yeah, man. I don't think Joshua did particularly good in the fight. It wasn't really competitive like that. And now they're trying to play Andy Ruiz. I'm telling you, Eddie Hearn is like used car salesman status because he says stuff. He says stuff to intentionally mislead you. You get what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn said, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh, I hit my shit on the bedpost. Fuck, oh, god damn it, hit my toe hella hard, bitch." Someone said I heard that. Fuck, fucking broke my pinky toe and shit. Harlem Nights. God damn, man, fuck this bed, cuz. Someone said I heard that. Hey, they try to clap me up. They try to see that's old media setting traps and shit. I got big ass feet. I kick that shit hella hard. I got big ass feet. That shit, I just fucking FIFA kicked that. Let me sit my ass down, bro. You have talent on the bars. Man, they try to I had talent kicking that fucking bedpost. Anyway, Joshua Ruiz made the fight, bottom line. He said I heard that in San Diego. Y'all so rude. He said I heard that from San Diego. Bro, Ruiz made the fight. Now they trying to con him. But anyway, Eddie Hearn will intentionally mislead people. Like he'll say something, so he'll say it in such a like such a manner where it's technically not a lie, but he knows he's putting it out and phrasing it a certain particular way to make it look like it's something else. Damn, y'all all heard it like that? Someone like I heard it. I was feeding my kid and I heard it. Like damn. Like okay, for example, here's an example. Eddie Hearn, you just a Wilder fanboy. Man, shut your broke ass up. Motherfuckers be broke and shit. Listen, hasn't old media grown tired of getting destroyed? Do you understand they say the same thing? Never an explanation. Do you notice that? Do you notice I say all this stuff, eloquently speak my points, use facts, cite sources? These dudes just say, "Oh, you're just a Wilder lover," stupid shit. It's never like counterpoints to, it's never a counterpoint to the argument. Anyway, Eddie Hearn, here's an example. Eddie Hearn keeps saying, "Oh, Andy Ruiz signed a contract." Do you understand that Eddie Hearn is referring to the contract like that Andy Ruiz signed before he even beat Joshua? That's misleading. You know people want up to the date information and you keep telling them that Andy Ruiz signed a contract. You see, do you see how that could be a problem? People want an update and you keep saying, "Oh, he signed a contract already. He signed it," making it like he signed a contract recently. Like he signed a contract exclusively for this fight. The bottom line is this. in order to get the Joshua first fight, they had some bullshit written in the contract that he would have to do a rematch clause, which is pretty standard. But then they also try to leverage and limit how much he would make in the rematch. Man, I hope the fight gets made and Ruiz go out there and destroy just for the greater good of boxing so we don't have to keep dealing with this same game in politics. Bro, let's look at this together. Damn, we balling in the super chats. Listen, I spent some money on this trip. Keep sending them super chats. I like them super chat. I didn't realize. I just looked up because it counts it when you live streaming on the phone. It counts up to super chat. Hey, we kind of balling with the super chat. Okay, now I don't feel bad at taking this trip because man, this is a turnaround trip, bro. These ones hurt because when I go to fight weeks, it's not bad because I'm gonna be there for a whole week, so I'm gonna get a lot of content. But I just came out. I like LA anyway. He said I'm gonna send $20 for your toe. Man, send me a new toe. Fuck that. That shit hurt. Shout out to Jose. Damn, Jose balling. He said, what part of LA are you from? I'm in South Korea. I'm not from. I'm from the Bay. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm not from LA, but I'm in downtown LA, DTLA. Shout out to Compton, man. Shout out to my people. Hey, the only thing is though, does LA have ant problems? Cause I'm in an Airbnb and there's like occasional ant. It's not like I don't see like a big ass trail, but there's like little ass ants and shit. Like this shit is annoying, bro. They got me in the fucking ant farm, alien ant farm and shit, bro. Shout out to Nigeria, my people. Well, I'm not Nigerian, but I'm just saying they my people. Anyway, Eddie Hearn, Eddie Hearn, hey, Eddie Hearns. Eddie Hearns did the first ever fighterless press conference. I've never seen that before. Name another fight that especially of this magnitude, or what this fight should be, right? A fight of this magnitude where none of the fighters were at the announcement. You just wasted everybody's time. Why did people even come out? Like, who wants to see you and the Saudi dude do a face off? Who I don't even know who that is. That motherfucker got braces and shit. I don't know who he is. He's probably like one of the organizers from Saudi. Eddie Hearn doing a face off with for what? We don't want to see you pose. You're not the fighter. You're not getting in the ring. It's just Triple G's team did something similar that was horrible, and I'm glad I didn't go. I got the email too. Triple G's team, Canelo failed a drug test, and then after that they said we're keeping the date. We're having a luncheon. They did a luncheon, a small luncheon, and they announced that they didn't have an announcement. Man, what type of shit is this? How Triple G's team, everyone was thinking it was going to be the opponent was going to get announced for a press conference. They announced that they still working on it. How you announce that you have no announcement? That shit don't even make sense, bro. How you going to announce that you have no announcement? What type of shit is that? Yeah, thank you guys for gathering around. So, we decided to have this announcement to tell y'all we ain't got shit to tell y'all. Like, that's some dumbass shit. This takes the cake though. This Eddie Hearn shit. This takes the cake. Cause the Triple G, that was dumb, but at least there was some free food and shit. But that was bad that they had a luncheon to announce nothing. But Jose said, Errol Spence or Porter, please let us know in detail. Damn, man, this man balling out. I'm picking Spence, but it's a good fight. It's a crafty fight. Man, you gotta chill, like switching the direction though, because I'm not trying to be rude. The super chats are great, but I gotta stay focused on one thing. And it's still in the thunder from other content that I have planned, where I might talk about these videos, talk about these fights in detail. Yeah, but anyway, Eddie Hearn's fighterless press conference takes the cake, in my opinion. How you have a press conference announcement with no fighter? That's like Billy Joe Saunders' signee announcement with no Billy Joe. How you gonna just have Saunders? You ain't gonna have no. You can't have Saunders without the Billy Joe. Man, I ain't see Jen Sushi. I seen her in Vegas though, at a fight. I was about to say hi, but then I ain't trying to be on some Rondo. I'm about to catch a case. I ain't trying to catch no case, bro. Jen Sushi, she would really be with that Gloria Aldridge, and Gloria Aldridge gonna wear that yellow blazer and shit. Yeah, we're gathered around because of Ego Cosby. I ain't no goddamn Ego Cosby. You had to put the with the Jello. You see, like hell no. Talking about some Ego Pulev. Yeah, y'all tripping. Did I see Jen Sushi? I'll be like that song. Stay away, stay away, stay away. What the fuck? Jen Sushi. Anyway, Eddie Hearn, the man had a press conference. He's like, all right, now the two invisible fighters face off. It's just air. Where the fighters at? The motherfucker got a face off with no faces. Like Chris Tucker said, I never got two things that match. Ham, no burger. Peanut butter, no jelly. This motherfucker got a faceless face off, a fighterless fight press conference. This motherfucker got a press conference with just press, no conference. Stop. Motherfucker got a cheeseburger with no cheese. Eddie Hearn just be doing some wild shit. All in the video. He's really out here tripping. Eddie, he really had a press conference to hear you and this dude talk. Where Andy Ruiz at? Eddie, he the real star right now. Joshua's star power took a hit. More like a boring conference. That's a waste of time, bro. That, come on. You have a press conference and don't even talk about nothing. Like he said something like, "Oh yeah, Andy signed the contract. More details to come." This shit sounds shady as fuck. Shady records, shady aftermath. This shit sounds shady aftermath. You have a press conference with no detail. You got a venue, and it ain't even been built yet. They finna do like the Egyptians did the pyramid. They finna have in hella indentured servants and people constructing this Eddie Hearn fucking venue. That how you how the venue ain't even there, bro. You don't even have the venue. You don't have a venue, bro. Eddie, Eddie, say something. You don't got a venue. Like honestly, you brought everyone together, have a date. And I hope the construction people, I know they got money in Saudi Arabia. I hope the construction workers work quick. That's not that far. You're going to build a whole, that's like McDonald's. They're going to build them new McDonald's in December and they already start taking orders. What the fuck? Yeah, give me the quarter pounder and a Big Mac with no sauce. Like, how you taking orders? Your shit, if you drive by the plot of land, and you don't even see no golden arches. You don't see no restroom. You don't see the infrastructure. You don't see the frame, and they got McDonald's taking the orders. That shit sound dumb as fuck, bro. You don't even have the venue yet. What type of shit is this? This man really doesn't have the venue yet. This shit crazy. Did Eddie promote the con fight in the Middle East? I don't know, but I think he did. But see, that's what I'm saying. Can you shout out, hey, bro, you tripping. I'm not doing that. You just spending money now just to be doing it. Hey, no refunds. This man want me to cuss out other channels. No, I'm not doing that. They want to pay that for me to hate people. Hey, no refunds. Don't be trying to say this is fraud. Cause I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna say nope. I got all the messages he wanted to pay. Yeah, man. They don't even have a venue, bro. That's sad. They ain't got no venue, and we supposed to be. And see, this, I told you, they're trying to make it look like this venue is this is so neutral. This shit is not. Eddie Hearn is a trickster. This venue, this is not a neutral venue. Let me just tell you, because one, he probably worked with the Amir Khan situation, that was in the Middle East, so he probably established a rapport. Jose says, "Love you still." Hey, now you just getting creepy, but that's what's up. Um, these dudes paying to act weird. Story of my life. Anywho, man, no refunds. um, Eddie Hearns, no refunds. Bro, these dudes is weird. Can I just live my life without the weird shit? My life was not weird until I started covering boxing. Now, when I cover boxing, these motherfuckers be acting crazy. Take off those fucking shades, ego. Show us your eyes. It's like, what? These dudes be going crazy over me, a dude. That's crazy. Um, yeah, man. It's just the whole situation. They're trying to make it like it's a neutral ground. This is not neutral. Anthony Joshua, people from the UK, from London, you can travel. I did this in a video. I showed y'all. You can take a flight, and it's a 5 from London to this to where this fight is in Saudi Arabia. 5.5 hour flight. I take that length of flight every time. Every time I go from Cali to New York, that's how long the flight is. So that's a regular flight that I'm always taking. But if you come from California, where Andy Ruiz is from, if you come from Cali and go to Saudi Arabia, that is a 16-hour flight. So you have to tack on 10 more hours. Now, if you're from Mexico, shout out to my people in Mexico. Shout out to La Raza, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people in Mexico. If you go from Mexico, it's a 25-hour flight. 26, really. So you see how inconvenient it is, more so for Andy Ruiz's people. If you from Cali, where he's from, or if you're from Mexico and you respect the heritage, first Mexican American champion, for you to go to Saudi Arabia, you have to take a 16 to 26 hour flight, but people from London have to take a 5.5 hour flight. Yeah, some neutral grounds. And then Eddie Hearn already spoiled it. He did an interview and he said, "Oh yeah, we want." He said we want a bunch of UK fans to come. So they're trying to bring a bunch of UK motherfuckers to Saudi Arabia and act like it's neutral. Damn neutral. Other thing is, just what is up with Joshua, bro? What is like? I get having the crowd advantage, but what is the crowd finna do? The crowd didn't he have 10, 13,000 alleged Brits in the crowd the first time? What is the crowd doing? What is that gonna do for you? The crowd ain't gonna give you a chin and defense and stuff. Like, why are they so hell bent on trying to make the UK like, man, this shit is weak, bro. This shit is really weak. They trying to make the UK everywhere, like take over everywhere that they go, like as if that's giving them some additional aid and shit. Like, you have to have real confidence issues if, as a professional fighter, that's really what's on your mind. It's like hearing crowd chants and bullshit like that. Man, they did the same thing with New York. They had New York looking like fucking fish and chip, like a fish and chip restaurant. You know, all the top British teeth reporters, them British reporters with them teeth, they got prime credentials and shit. They teeth was throwing up gang signs and shit. They got the number one credentials, and then the other people that were Americans, they got put in the rafters. So if you had British teeth, you was front row. You was at press row. You seen the sweat fly and shit. But if you American, they put you in the fucking in the rafters with Sting from WCW Nitro. They put you in the fucking rafters. It's like they trying to turn everything into a UK event. Like, does Joshua need to be babied like that? Like, he doesn't feel comfortable fighting unless there's, 10,000 British teeth in the crowd. Like, really? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, I can't fight unless I see 10,000 plus British teeth in the crowd. I need British teeth to motivate me. I'm not motivated unless I see these wooden British teeth. Hey, block this dude with the number and that username. He got clapped hella quick. Shooters is on point. Ego salute. They are looking for a place they can juice up Joshua undisturbed. See, I don't know, but I don't know nothing about no commission. That's not an area man, fuck that. Hey, I told you what I would do if I'm Andy Ruiz. Sue me, motherfucker. I would be like, sue me. Let's take this shit to court. Let's take it to court. Cause it sounds fishy, to be honest. I want to get sued. I'd rather get sued in this situation. Cause I don't know. I don't like it. Eddie Hearn should, man, he back, really? Shooters, y'all gonna just let him with, he got N-word all in his name and shit. Clayton Bigsby looking ass. Get this motherfucker out of here, bro. Look, they hate and look at the money coming in. Whatever. That's the funny thing. Look, your favorite channels can't do this, bro. I don't care if they have more subs than me, bro. They can't. They can't live both worlds. Be at the fights, do a stream in the Airbnb. Look, we doing an Airbnb stream. Look, we got the kitchen and all this shit. We doing an Airbnb stream, cashing out while they hate. Spit some boxing bars. Man, this dude is obsessed. Business Brain 50 piece. Oh my gosh. He said Eddie Hearns putting that cheat code in Arabia. Hey, you a fool, bro. All bad if not in USA or Mexico. Also wrench me up. Oh, I thought you already had a wrench. Hold on. Bow. Business Brain, he wrenched up. It's all the haters being sent over. Uh, I don't give a fuck. As long as there's money coming. He said Banks told me go ahead and switch the style up if niggas hate to let him hate and watch the money pile up. He said Jose T, you balling too hard. I know Jose going crazy, bro. Bro, we made almost $200 in this stream. I ain't been on, but no, you motherfuckers work 8 hours a day and don't make that, bro. Stop playing with me. Young godson, I'm not seer. Let alone all the videos and the content that's coming out. Stop. So they can hate if that's what motivates them. So anyway, that's what that is. I like the sunlight streaming through the window. Man, this location is comfy. Ego, we need to get Regis and Crawford to PBC. Yeah, they have a lot of opportunities. No, I think Top Rank and especially DAZN, they just keep putting non-American fighters as the number one priority. This is HBO already tried this. Why won't you listen to me? Why don't they listen to me, bro? HBO tried this and failed. They tried and failed. You first of all, fighting is a small community, you know, like the boxing. It's a niche community. Second of all, you can't make somebody better than what they are. You can't develop them like you want them to. You could tell, listen, if anything, these companies do asinine things because they put more pressure on the fighters and to the point where the fighter most likely won't be able to live up to they won't be able to live up to the expectations that these companies are putting. Do you get what I'm saying? Like they're not going to be able to fulfill the expectation. Like if you okay, first of all, Lomachenko, let's use him. He's a good fighter. Nobody took that away from him. He's accomplished amateur. He's a good fighter. But you put pressure on him. You say he's number one pound for pound, right? But he keeps fighting Luke Campbell and, you know, Tevin Campbell and all this shit. Now I dream of you. Motherfucker fighting Tevin Campbell, Luke Campbell, you know, the other Luke Campbell. He fighting Campbell Soup. Man, Naomi Campbell. Man, come on, bro. You fight, so you put more pressure on him because he's fighting that level of fight. He's not fighting Tank Davis. He's not fighting, you know, an up and comer like Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. This is irregardless of who you think wins any of these fights. Miguel Berchelt when he was at 30. I mean, these would have been good fights. Berchelt is big, bro. He big for that weight class, and he's Mexican, and he was chunking them. That's the style that gave that's the style that gave Lomachenko issues in his second pro fight. That's why he ain't revisited it, or his team. Yeah, that motherfucker fighting Luke Campbell and Tevin Campbell. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Yeah. Now I dream of it. Get him out of here, bro. You fighting the same echelon of person and getting more credit than Tank don't get credit when he fight Ricardo Nunez. He said Earl Campbell. Who did Campbell play for, the Oilers? That motherfucker was strong. That man said Earl. That's funny. Yo, funny. And then they give him all the credit in the world. Like Tyson Fury about to fight Otto. Otto Wallen. Somebody said Otto Walla smoothies. It really does sound like that. The little how they had those naked smoothies and then they had them Otto Wallas. That man said Otto Walla nothing but green smoothies and shit, bro. Come on. All that Tyson Fury 10 rounds to 2, I destroyed Wilder. No, you didn't. Because if you believe that, why are you fighting Autobot? Autobots, engage. Come on. It doesn't. Come on. Yeah. And this is what they do to black fighters primarily. Wilder gets all the criticism. Tank gets all the criticism. Errol Spence gets all the criticism. You know, they get all the criticism. Oh yeah, man. Why is Wilder fighting his mandatory? Man, Tyson Fury is fighting for an imaginary belt, and he's fighting imaginary mandatory. He making up his own mandatories. He could say he could fight Krang. He don't have no mandatory. He could fight Krang from Ninja Turtle. Why can't you Shredder? We want to get to the turtles. The techno. Motherfucker fight Krang and shit. And then you had these dumbass fans that'll act like this is what they wanted to see. Oh yeah, Krang. I mean, he's a brain inside of a body. I mean, come on. What is a Shredder? You must fight Tyson Fury. Like you're fighting Krang. My next fight will be Tyson Fury. Why did Krang sound like that, bro? And them motherfucker was doing hella extra. He must get to the Technodrome so we can begin training for Tyson Fury. Our Fury fighter. Let me stop when they call the cops on me and shit. We must train for the top ranked card and fight Tyson Fury. Motherfucker sound like a drunk ass DJ. Vicky. We must fight with Tyson Fury. Motherfucker sound old as fuck. You old ass looking ass. Like, bro, stop. Bro, he fighting a guy named Otto Wallen. Come on, bro. And ESPN just accepting it. And bald head Bradley, Tim Bradley, with them thin ass eyebrows, he gonna be all in the video, all in the oh man, this is a good ass fight. Tyson Fury, he need a guy like Otto Wallen. Man, Tim Bradley trying to get employee of the month with Top Rank. He just been saying whatever. He been saying whatever. Talking about Errol Spence ducking Terrence Crawford. Bro, stop. Stop. I love Errol Spence. I love Terrence Crawford. I respect Tim Bradley's career as a fighter. But you talking about he ducking Spence. Spence is fighting a tougher test than Crawford will probably have to fight because Top Rank can't get him nobody. Crawford, I don't doubt that he'll fight anybody. He a dog like that. But his team can only facilitate certain deals with certain people. Like, okay, I got an idea. Why doesn't Bob Arum make Terrence Crawford versus Danny Garcia? That's a bomb-ass fight. He's probably going to end up fighting Mean Machine, Snuffleupagus or whatever, Coughlophagus, and, Greg Popovich or whatever, whatever. He's going to fight someone like that. And Bradley be eating it up. Bradley just be saying whatever, bro. Oh, yeah, man, he like Terrence Crawford at heavyweights. Stop that. Please stop. Ain't no damn Terrence Crawford. He said Tyson Fury the Terrence Crawford of heavyweights, bro. He ain't even the Terrence Howard of heavyweights. What the fuck are you even talking about? What's up with this hustling flow, man? I'm just, hey, what's up with this Iron Man, man? Motherfucker ain't even Terrence Howard talking about he the next Terrence Crawford. Man, stop, bro. He, Tim Bradley really fixed his lips to say that. He the Terrence Crawford of heavyweight. Motherfucker ain't the Terrence Howard. Sir, the fighter pilots was cookie. Man different than a dog, man. Motherfucker ain't even Terrence Howard. I was just playing with you, young blood, man. What's up with this hustling flow, man? Talking about some Terrence Crawford. Stop it, bro. Tyson Fury switched to southpaw against Tommy Boy. He didn't do that with Wilder in the second round. Why he didn't do that with Wilder? Terrence Crawford played with everybody. He switched to southpaw on everybody damn near. Tim Bradley just be saying whatever. He said Uncle Tim. He said Errol Spence ducking. And then what makes it worse is Terrence Crawford just did like a fan Q&A, and he said, I don't think Errol Spence is ducking. So I know you look like you hate, bro. That's like, okay, notice the shit I say, other fighters actually say after me. You know, I'll make a statement, and then you'll see people like have similar opinions or the same exact opinion. Terrence Crawford said Errol wasn't ducking. He don't think Errol Spence is ducking him. You know, it's just kind of like the politics involved. And Tim Bradley gonna say the contrary. He's like, no, yeah, absolutely. He's absolutely ducking. Bro, okay, if that's the case, why didn't you fight? Why didn't you fight Errol Spence when he was the mandatory? Why didn't you fight no PBC guys? He's like, man, the size of the street shouldn't matter. Okay, if that don't matter in your top rank fighting career, why didn't you fight Danny Garcia? That would have been a great fight. Why didn't you fight Amir Khan when y'all was both at 40? Why didn't you fight Floyd Mayweather? Why didn't you fight Keith Thurman when he was undefeated? Why didn't you fight Shawn Porter? You know, if the size of the street don't matter and Cold Wars and all that don't matter, stop. And Bradley been hating on Errol Spence. I don't know if he hating because Errol Spence got hair still or I don't know. Bro, he been hating. He talking about, there's an interview and it said, whatever Mikey see in Errol Spence, I see it too. That sounds like some hating shit. Mikey talking about, I see something. Hey, everybody, come here. Like, Robert Garcia was like, nah, I don't see what you talking about. Big G was like, nah, we don't see that. Don't fight Errol Spence. And then Mikey's like, no, fuck y'all. I see something. All right. And then we seen something when you stepped foot in there with Errol Spence. Man down, that's what we seen. And I like Mikey. But you bit off more than you could chew, which is what everyone told you. But Bradley co-signed that. He was like, yeah, whatever Mikey see, I see it too. How you don't even know what Mikey see, and that was proven when they fought, and you talking about you gonna co-sign that. He said, bro, I Google it. There's a Tim Bradley interview, and he said, whatever Mikey see in Errol, I see it too. Bro, that just sound hating. He said, man, Errol don't move his head. He got to move his head. Bro, he outboxed Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence, he did exactly what haters said he couldn't do. You know, the people said he had no defense and he sucks, and Tim Bradley said he didn't move his head and he just bullied people. And he show you some different shit in different shades of what he can do. And then people say, oh, you didn't knock out Mikey, though. Oh, my gosh. We see Mikey fighting Eric Morales, though, next in exhibition matches. We don't know if Mikey's going to be the same fighter after that. That was punishment. So, you know, Tim Bradley, this not a good look to me. You know, what he's doing. And I've noticed this, and I got to go because my phone about to die. Black fighters, black people, in general. We'll say black fighters for this. But I've noticed sometimes black fighters, they're quick when they get the spotlight, commentary gigs and whatever for HBO and DAZN and Top Rank and stuff, ESPN. They're quick to castrate another black athlete and a black fighter. And listen, this is not like, oh, yeah, on some Huey Newton shit. If you're black and you deserve criticism, I'm fine with that. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm talking about situations where it's unwarranted, uncalled for. They go out of their way, some black fighters, ex or retired, they go out of their way to overly criticized. Like, look at how many black fighters have all been superbly negative, like past fighters to Floyd Mayweather. Like horrible. It's like, damn, this made Mike Tyson, he always said, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick Pacquiao. Pacquiao, he's better. And then after the fight, when people like myself, I knew Floyd was gonna beat Pacquiao. You didn't hear no beads of sweat. I knew, just a style matchup. And then after Tyson, like, oh well, I guess Floyd Mayweather, he's that good. Like, all you always see is like the Hagglers and George Foreman, B Hot. They all be saying like coonish shit a lot of times. Roy Jones poked a lot of fun at Floyd. It said he was crying like a girl or something in the Madonna, some shit like that. You just see it. It's like a lot of hate, like overly. But then when it comes to a Caucasian fighter, a fair-skinned fighter, or somebody who's being praised by the media, that's non-black, they don't say nothing. That's cooning to me. That's Coonan O'Brien. You cooning. Yeah, Mayweather said he's not the people's champ. He's a runner, and he can't take his kids to school. Shit like that. And you always see it. You always say that's the point. Tim Bradley, he had no problem going all in on Errol Spence, unlocked, and say, oh, he need to move his head, he need to do this. Bro, look at some of the people that fight on Top Rank. If Errol Spence needs to move his head, look at some of these other people, like Miguel Berchelt, fucking Francisco Vargas. Why are you not watching they fight and saying they need to move their head? You know what I'm saying? They need to move their head more than Errol. Errol's getting the job done. Errol ain't getting fucking concussed and bludgeoned and shit like the way. So it's like, I know what they doing. You putting it on too thick. Yeah, Ruslan and shit. He be fighting on top. You don't hear that. Navarrete and Isaac Dogbay, them motherfuckers need to move their head. All of them. Isaac Dogbay, Dogbone, whatever the fuck is it. Nihao, he need to move his head. That motherfucker be getting the brakes beat off of him. He be getting a Nihao kicked out of him and shit. Navarrete, all these dudes. You got a criticism on Errol Spence, And then they talk about Tyson Fury like he's this defensive wizard. Why do you guys keep showing, why do you have a highlight reel of him getting stretched by Wilder if his defense is that on point? That's why, this is what I'm saying, bro. They overly credit non-black fighters for some bullshit that black fighters have been doing for eons, for centuries. It is what it is. Anytime a white fighter, has some goods and stuff, they don't have no problem. No, they're like, oh shit, okay, we could work with this. We could work with this. Why do you have a clip of Tyson Fury with his eyes like closing and shit? His defense, how is he the Terrence Crawford? We don't have no clip currently of Terrence Crawford on the ground like that, where he just got his shit rocked. You ever got your shit pushed in? So this is what they do. It's like they criminalize black fighters and minimalize their accomplishment because they're so. It's like an inferiority complex that I've seen with people. It's like it's just expected, so we can't give it credit. Like, oh, black fighters are just naturally have some rhythm and speed and athleticism, so I'm not going to overly praise those things. But then if a white fighter has some rhythm, if a white fighter has some speed and timing, then all of a sudden, oh, Lomachenko, man, this guy does gymnastics. He can hold his breath underwater for 6 minutes. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Him holding his breath, what the fuck that got to do with boxing? Because he can hold his breath. And, you know, that's what ESPN, that's what they've been doing on their commentary. Mark Kriegel want to turn everything into a goddamn, like, biography story and shit. Lomachenko, he can hold his breath for 6 minutes, but how long can he hold his breath before he gets the Javante fight? Like, what the fuck are you even talking about, bro? None of that got nothing to do with boxing. Because you can hold your breath underwater, man. All right, let me hold you underwater. I'm going to see who can hold their breath. I'll drown somebody, bro. Y'all stop playing with me. Man, come on, man. Yeah, let's see who can hold their breath. I'm going to hold y'all. I'm going to hold y'all underwater. Let's see. We going to see. But this is what I noticed. This is the pattern. You know, when it comes to black fighters, a lot of the commentators that get a voice, they have no problem going in on fellow black fighters, even when it's unwarranted. Again, if it's warranted, I have no beef with that. If someone needs to improve in this, or if someone did something unprofessional, cool. Criticize them like you would criticize, but we don't see that. There's no consistency. Tank Davis loses belt on the scale. Oh, God damn it. What the fuck? You know, Tank he's going to be the next Broner. You know, it's all this negative shit. Motherfucker, Mikey Garcia lost his belt on the scale before. Brandon Rios came in looking like the Crypt Keeper trying to make weight. Chavez Jr. looked horrible trying to make weight. But they don't say nothing about that. Come on, man. Stop playing me. Man, we balled out on the Super Chat. Thank y'all. I don't know. I think my phone's about to die, so I have to get off quick. Shout out to everybody. We working. I'll probably do another live stream. I'm in L.A. I'm about to eat some good food. Thank y'all for holding me down. This is a quick trip, but I had to spend some money, you know what I'm saying, because we out here in the Airbnb or whatever. But I do this for y'all, try to give y'all some coverage. Plus, I like coming out to LA, you know, not far from home. Break up the monotony of being in your same scenery and shit. Smash the like button. Let's get one power surge through the likes. Let's get them likes up. I'll be back with some more heat. Yeah, this Airbnb is cool. This is only my second Airbnb. I normally do hotels. I got this big-ass TV. They got Roku TV and shit. It's cool. But, yeah, man. I'll be back. I'm going to charge my shit up. Man, we balled out on these super chats. Gang, gang. Now I don't feel as bad about spending so much money. About spending so much money coming out here. Doing All right, I'll be back. Holla at the boy. I'm going to get some eats. If y'all got some recommendations, leave me a comment on Twitter or on here. Place it in L.A. But yeah, man, new media. We gonna get this boxing game real right. Shawn Porter versus Errol Spence, great card. I'm looking forward to it. But I'll give you all some more of my thoughts. Peace.